Hello and welcome to On the Mic, a Zoomcast that spotlights students, services, and staff of Highlands Community Charter and Technical Schools. Highlands offers adults 22 years of age and older the opportunity to earn their high school diploma, learn English as a second language, and learn a skill. My name is Mike Bressler, and today we're joined by Dottie Shaw. Dottie, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Thanks so much for being on the mic today. You were requested by one of our teachers at Grand Avenue to have you on our show because they think very highly of you, and so I'm really glad that we got to meet, and we can hear a little about you and about your story. So my first question is an easy one. Tell our audience, who is Dottie Shaw?
Well, I'm just a young girl who was raised up in Toledo, Ohio, and I joined California in 1979 with my third child. And I just worked different jobs and go to church and, do the regular things, but I wanted to go to school. So, but everything kept getting in the way. It just wasn't the right time.
Right. So Dottie, Toledo, Ohio, you got to California in the late 70s. At some point, you dropped out of high school. Can you give us a reason, or maybe paint us a picture of maybe why you dropped out of high school?
Well, I dropped out of high school because I had kids at a young age, and no one to keep my children, so I had to become an adult, a mother, parent, and just get my kids through school, watch over them, make sure they graduate, because I didn't get to do it. So.
Right. No, hey, Dottie, that's a great point. And so you had kids early.
Yes.
You wanted to make sure that they were going down the right path.
Yes.
And so you looked after their education instead of yours, correct?
Yes. Yes, correct. Yes.
And so, a little birdie told me you're 64 years old, soon to be 65.
Yes.
And you have, and you've had 3 kids. Can you tell us about your kids and share a little bit?
My oldest daughter, Michelle, she's 49, and she already graduated and has 2 years of college. And then I have Rosie. She didn't get to graduate, but she had 7 kids. So she kind of followed my pattern. She got married and had 7 kids. So, and my younger daughter, she was 17 months when I lost her. So, and then the one that has the 7 kids, I lost her in 21 from COVID.
We're so sorry to hear that.
I'm helping with the grandkids now.
Yeah, so you get to spend some time with the grandkids, and
yes.
And so, Dottie, let me ask you, and we'll get back to your grandkids. How's that? Dottie, tell me how you dropped out of high school to have kids, and now almost 46 years later, you're back to attending high school. How did you find out about Highlands, and why in the heck do you want to go back to high school at 64 years old?
I get that question quite a bit. They say I don't need it, but I figure I do need to make up what I lost. I mean, I think we all have a feeling inside of us when we lose something, we want to gain it back. And I wanted to gain it back because, I wanted to be able to, I'm not caring about getting another job. I just want my education. So whenever I do get in a position that they can use me in, I will be able to type, I will be able to read, I will be able to do math, and all of this stuff that we learning today. Yeah.
And so how did you come to find out about Highlands?
My sister bought a house around the corner, and I was driving and looking at the neighborhood so I could find me a little apartment or something, because I'm by myself. My husband passed away. I'm a widow. And so I looked up at that the key out there, and I said, "Oh, this is adult school." So I just turned right up in here and went into the office and asked about it, and they said, "Would you like to sign up?" I said, "Sure," and I started school that week. Yeah, just that quick, just that easy.
It is. You know what, Dottie, you're right. It is that easy, and it's very cool. And you know what's unique about Highlands is that we're a high school for adults, which you don't see too many of throughout the state of California. All of our, as you know, all of our students are 22 years of age and older, and there's no cost for you to attend. How important was that there was no cost?
That's very important. I love the idea that I'm not coming out of my pocket, because by me being on low income, I don't have extra money for school. So coming in here and don't have to pay, or don't have to even buy paper or pens or nothing. Everything is here available for me, you know. And I just figured that the door opened at the right time and the right place. So I took advantage of it and came on in. I'm not doing anything else right now because I'm retired. I've been working for years. I worked for Stockton School District. And at that time, you didn't have to have a diploma. Now they require you have a diploma in these different jobs now. And it all depends on your diploma that puts you on the level in the job to get a better pay. So low-level people don't get a better pay. So, but I worked all my life, so I don't care about a job. I just want my education.
Boy, that is, Dottie, that is so important. Now, let me ask you, what did your sister or what did your grandkids think about Dottie Shaw going back to school at 64 years old?
They, well, I got two different, my grandkids are happy about it. They, you know, I hope that it, you know, encouraged them. But my sister, like, why are you going back to school? You don't need to go back to school. I'm like, what else do I have to do? You know, my husband died, my two children died. I got one, she lives in Vegas. I'm sitting alone now. So why not take that time and put it to use for myself? You know.
What a great mindset that is, because you're right. Listen, all you have now is time. You may not have, you know, you may not have the dollars to pull out of your pocket, but you don't have to, because instead of dollars, all we request from you, Dottie, and all of our students is your commitment to be present daily, your willingness to learn, and your desire to finish.
Yes, yes. And from there, I would like to go even higher. I'm going to join one of the colleges. So
good for you. So after you earn your high school diploma at Highlands Community Charter School, what are you thinking? Are you thinking to focus on something when you go to college?
Music. I like music. I'm thinking about music, choir, stuff like that. You know, learning how to read music, learning how to, you know, along with, you know, more math and more, you know, of the other basic. But it'll be on another level, you know.
Hey, Dottie, let me ask you this. I know you mentioned that you go to church.
Yes.
Do you sing at church?
Yes, I do. Yes.
So you love music.
Yes, I love the music. I love singing in the choir. I love, you know, I love all type of music. So yeah.
Now, are you any good at singing, Dottie?
They used me a few times as a soloist. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, that's fantastic. And so do you think, Dottie, after you earn your high school diploma, do you think you might want to go find another job, or you just, or if something attractive comes along, you might think about it?
I will think about it, because it all depends on if I get to learn how to type 65 words a minute. That's my goal. And if I can type 65 words a minute, I may be able to get a secretary, or you know, just sit at a desk. I can't do no lifting, no carrying, no hard work. I can't do.
Listen, neither can I, Dottie. Neither can I.
I just want to sit behind a desk and answer the phone. Yeah.
I love that. Hey, Dottie, tell us about what's it like getting up and going to school every day? Are you enjoying your experience at Highlands?
Well, I do get up and do what I have to do around the house in the morning before I leave, and then I'm out the door. And I come back into an empty house, so I just come in, drop everything, and get my rest again, and get ready for the next day. Yeah. So,
do you feel? I mean, I would have to think, Donnie, that there is some feeling of self-accomplishment by you getting up every day, going to school, working towards that high school diploma.
Yes, I'm glad to get up every day. I'm 60. I'll be 65. I welcome a new day to come in, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen that day. You know, every day is different, and it's important to me to know that, you know, I'm being a service to anybody, you know, in that day. You know, I like to serve, and I like to be there, and if somebody need me, I'm there for them, you know. So you never know where God will use you in a day, every day. He said, give me my daily bread. So my daily bread is to get up. You got to get up to get that daily bread. You can't lay there.
Yeah. So, how great is that? Hey, Dottie, I can't help but notice the very beautiful hoodie sweatshirt you have on. Can you just show us what that looks like?
My hoodie shirt was given to me for attendance.
Well, hey, Dottie, I would like to think that you earned that hoodie.
Yes, I earned it. I earned it. If you come out in the hot heat, and then in the winter cold, and you're there every day with a smile on your face, of course they're gonna choose you. So that's how I got chosen for my sweatshirt. You know,
well, it looks great on you, Dottie, and I can't wait to meet you in person. And I really appreciate you being on the mic today.
Yes, I enjoy being on here too. I'm glad they chose me to come in and speak, because I really, really appreciate the school and all the teachers who helped me, because I got some wonderful teachers.
Well, hey, Dottie, I'm just going to jump in right now and give you a chance to, if you would like to acknowledge a few of your teachers, let's do it right now.
Mr. Christoph is my English teacher, very good teacher, and he really puts his all into teaching you, you know, and he has a body language, he had it all, and it was real easy to learn, you know, more about English than just picking up a book. You know where to stop, you know where to put your periods, you know where to put your commas, you know where to put, you know, all of your work comes together, and your essays and all of that. And I enjoyed that. It's fun. And my math class is extraordinary, because I had a wall up on math. I couldn't even do timetables. I didn't know how to do timetables when I came in here. And I'm doing algebra. I done passed algebra 1. I'm in algebra 2. So I'm on my units now. I did the Inman computer. I finished that, and they like shocked, because where did you get that answer from? It just came. I think over time, it's just the right time. It's the right time.
Well, listen, it is the right time, and let me speak on behalf of Highlands. We are so grateful that you are with us as a student. We look forward to you walking across the stage after you've earned your high school diploma and moving on to bigger and better things.
Yes, it's going to be coming up pretty soon. Matter of fact, I've been invited for the prom. We are even going to have our own prom. So I get to dress up. These things I didn't get to get. And, you know, you sit back and say, I didn't even get my prom when you know, and I said, well, that's how good God is. He'll give you back the things that you lost.
Well, listen, I could only imagine that you're going to have a fantastic time at prom.
Yes, I am.
Well, Donnie, listen, you have a great day, and it was so such a great pleasure to meet you, and we'll talk very soon.
Okay, Mike. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.